I got it now. Okay, for some reason it switched to default on me and took my mic away. Maybe the system's heard enough from me, but I'm back. I've overridden their concerns, and got a couple hours to play with tonight before I have to slide off the bed. So I thought I'd play a little bit of Dune. It's been a few days. Um, I've been having short sessions in late evenings, which I haven't streamed, but it really hasn't moved the needle very far in terms of my progress. I have this wonderful looking helmet right now. A little bit derpy looking, but I like it. There's a full suit that goes with this, which I don't have yet. Might as well get in, look around. Maybe I'll try switching monitors with my OBS, see if that helps. Okay. So the game released in full on the 10th, and I picked it up on the 6th. I paid a few extra bucks, got some early access. Been trying not to watch the streamers play the game. I want to keep it fresh and exciting. I've been tempted to look at maps, but I've stayed away from them for the most part. Oh my goodness, the screens tonight. There we go. Just stop touching things. Too much clicking. I was waiting for the game to load up. I'm beyond the starter area now. I think that's called Haga Basin. Sort of in the next tier of struggle. It's been good so far, except for having a hard job finding water and getting my water system set up. So I'm getting near to it. Hopefully tonight I'll be able to grab some silicone, which is there I am. Looking great. Oh my. Okay, so try not to touch too many things. Have a look at the map first. So because of some storms, I've lost I guess it's wiped out the maps in these areas. I still have the POIs, points of interest indicated, but the details of the map have gone away. They still persist for the beginner area, the starter area, in Haga Basin South, but up here in Eastern Vermilius Gap, we have to do some more searching to find our way around and to get the map to repopulate, basically. Luckily, I've been out exploring a bit on the periphery, um, and trying to find some locations. Other thing I really want to do is get to a bank, because I'm sitting with this. It may not be a lot of money, but it is to me right now, in the big scheme of things. Let me get my chat back up, because that just disappeared as well. 1 second. Am I putting it over here? There we go. And there. Okay. 10 minutes of setting up and a little bit of time left to play. So yeah, so I'm here. This is called the hammer, because it looks like a big hammer. And over here's the forge, which is and then there's the valley in between. But I'm set up on my base camp right here on the sort of eastern slopes of the hammer area, and have to try to find some silicone tonight. So flower sand is what I'm looking for. It's a white colored sand. Go up top for a second. So this environment is harsher than the beginning environment. You dehydrate sooner. Uh, I've improved my suit a bit, but it's still combat off the edge there. Not too far away. What do I have left in these? So I'm starting to get my equipment set up in here, or reestablished here. Still need a repair station, a recycler, and a small chemical refinery, which I would make silicone from. And the reason I'd be making silicone. Hey, Cristiano, how you doing? Good to see you, man. I moved my chat, so I have to remember to look over at it. It's on my far left now. Probably should move it a little bit. It looks a little more obvious. Hate to miss people. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I need to. What do I need to do on the fluid intake side? Yeah, to be able to craft one of these, I need 4 silicone blocks. I need to get some more iron as well. But I'm close to that, and that'll allow me to harvest more water, which is important right now in a very arid environment. And I'm already running out of water, and I just started. So I don't think I have any blood. Oh, I do have a bit of blood in here, so I might as well take that out. Drink that up. It's where blood's purified into water. So we're doing the vampire thing on everyone that we find that's dead. Oh, there's the stuttering. Oh shit. Um, hmm. Let me drink first. With my vocals or with the game sound? I wonder if it's the game or my mic. Okay. Um, it'll be a weird stream if I don't talk. So let me have a look at this for a sec. I wonder. About my settings. I'm gonna play around with my mic for a sec. It would be amazing if I had a stream that wasn't eaten up by technical difficulties. So I just turned the echo down a little bit. I might have bumped that when I moved the mic around earlier. Hope, let me know if that's made any difference. I'll keep talking so you can. Just happened again. Okay. It's a new one. Let me check. I'll check my OBS settings on the mic side. It's not fine now. So I know sometimes OBS has had some issues where you get about 30 seconds of audio bug, but then it drops. So I don't know. It seems to be persisting longer than 30 seconds. So I'm going to put the chat up on another screen so I'm not losing it every time. Interesting. Yeah, it would be really nice. But like I think my last 5 streams, I've had pain in the ass technical difficulties, but I think that's the way it goes. So let me look at my properties. I mean, it's my microphone. Sam, advanced audio properties. Okay, just stuttered a bit. I wonder if I should turn on my monitor. Oh, I hate hearing my own voice though. So there's no offset on the mic. Um, I don't know what to say. I could try setting it up again, like deleting the mic channel and then setting it up again. Let's try that. I don't think I have any filters on it. No. Yeah. Hopefully, the majority of my conversation is understandable. Something just crashed nearby too. But if it excuse me, if it gets really bad, just let me know, and I will try deleting the audio channel and re applying it. I don't know what else to do. I haven't had no problem like that before. Maybe it's just me mumbling, but I don't think so. You would know the difference. My setup's acting weird tonight too. I can't seem to keep multiple screens up at the same time. There we go. Go back in. I grabbed. I'm lucky. Fuel cells are spawning right next to my base here. Is that the only one? Maybe I gotta figure out what I'm doing with my chat too, because I keep losing that window. Maybe I'll bring up. Oh, good. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know, by the way. I really appreciate it. I will bring over Steam or my Twitch, and hopefully that will remain on. It's not. Oh, this is very aggravating. Every time I click on the game, it closes my chat. So I don't know what I've done with that either. But let me see if I can add it right in OBS so I don't have to deal with that. 1 second. Yeah, I got it in there now. Except for it's in a weird position. There we go. Yeah, I can once I get back in here and focus for a second. So the game, basically, I can show you the ship that I came down from. There's another fuel cell. Respawn rate is really high. So where is it? We look up, way up. It might be blocked by this mountain now. Oop. There's a ship that, it doesn't matter. There's a big ship up in the sky, where I was held prisoner, and condition of my release was to come down and to. I'll show you the journal entry once I stop twitching around here. Here it is. So the Reverend Mother, there's a female up on that ship who's probably in charge of things. So I'm supposed to find the Fremen, who are a group of sort of desert wanderers. Um, the civilized folks call them all kinds of names, but yeah, they've been basically targeted, and a lot of people think they're wiped out completely. But this person, the Zantara person, um, helped me out of the situation when I crashed, when I came down to the planet, and he's been kind of we've been working in parallel a bit. So I'm supposed to find the Fremen and wake the sleeper, whatever that means. I don't know that wake the sleeper part. But we're on a quest to find the Fremen, or is this the desert tribe of people, if there's any remaining? We don't know for sure yet. So that's how we got released from the prison ship, basically, and sent down here. And along the way, I've worked at the starter areas down here in Haga Basin South. So I started with a little camp base down here, and you do it's almost like a tutorial portion of the game where you're working your way through. You're getting different skills. Your access to resources are fairly limited here. There's only like copper and stone down there really, so you can only build. Yeah, why was I prisoned? Go back to that for a sec. Uh, I don't think they discussed that. Um, I'll think about it, but I don't think that was discussed in the beginning. I'm like one of the lowest class. You get to pick which class you come from when you do your character creation, and so I picked peasant, so I'm a peon, and I don't know how much that does to your overall progress, but it probably gives you certain attributes. I can't remember now. But yeah, I don't remember why I was in prison in the first place. I think there's constant warfare here, so it's being taken prisoner and used for slave labor basically is probably not an uncommon thing. Uh, but for whatever reason, this was my out. If I wanted to get off the prison ship, was to try to help. Yeah, exactly. So it works you through. I mean, there's a ton of lore because of the Dune books and the movies and everything else. So you have to learn that aspect of the game, plus the resource gathering aspect, and eventually you get to a point where you're affiliated with one of the factions or not. You don't have to, I don't think. Uh, and just working through all of that, plus game mechanics themselves, and it's quite a bit. So they kind of step you towards. This is the easiest area, the starter area, towards the deep desert, which is, I believe, further north, but I'm still making my way there. Um, so yeah, that's basically it. And at some point, I don't know how much of a solo game it is. Like it seems like it's more of a guild-based game, but I'm gonna start off with solo, at least to start. Yeah, and see how far I can go on my own at least before I might have to team up with other folks to take on some of the challenges that come later. So yeah, so I have there's a lot of tools in the game too. So uh, I probably have 8 different tools right now for doing different things, plus all the usual weapons and heals and things like that. Take that one down. I need to fix it. Um, I should check my fluid levels here, just make sure I'm not running out. But yeah, there's a crafting menu, there's a research menu, uh, there's my skills section. You can cross train in different skills. I started off as a mentat. This is the sort of the character class, which is more. They're strange. It seems like they're more tech oriented with an enjoyment for assassination. So it's an interesting mix. And I've also started to cross class into the planetologist side of things. You start off in one of these, and I guess you can move across them as you come across different trainers. So this is the Bene Gesserit are a all female order. So I don't know if I'll be able to get into that one or not. But I think this was the female that was up on the prison ship that sent me down to search for it. And it kind of meets their mo here. They have a deliberately obscure agenda, so I think they kept it vague on me. They also have Swordmaster, so the game is an interesting mix between melee skills, Swordmaster, and a trooper who's more uses guns. Uh, and there's different shields and things, and so there's a whole combat tactics thing that you have to learn as well. Uh, and so that's been interesting. And I've taken a few deaths along the way as I figure out who I can take on, who I can't, and died a couple times to dehydration because trying to overextend myself in the desert and not knowing how to collect water properly. So I'm still learning on basically all those fronts, but basic survival skills are coming. So you get to build your own base. So there's like blueprints of different building types and the different structural pieces that you can put in. And I think it's still PVE in this section. as you get deeper, it turns into like a limited PvP and then a full PvP once you get to the deep desert. And the deep desert, of course, is where all the good loot is, of course, as well. So it's life and death out there. And this is my my sand vehicle. What's this called? Sand rider, sand bike. Have a look at the. Yeah. So I don't have anything stored on it right now. Maintenance, manage vehicle. There we go. So this is the first version, the Mark One of the sand bike. There's a Mark Two, and there's different vehicles that you can build as you go as well. You have to obtain the blueprints, and then you can start putting the different pieces together. And there's different modules that you can add to them as well. So looks like I need to do a little bit of maintenance on this eventually, but for now it's pretty good. I got 100% fuel. That's good. And these are pretty much necessary to move across like some of these larger desert expanses, like to get from Haga Basin South up to here. Um, I don't know how much you know about the Dune world, but there's sandworms, which we'll probably see soon, and they react to vibrations on the sand. Yeah, I've been trying not to watch other streamers play because I really like to explore and figure stuff out on my own. That's just my way. But sometimes I get stuck, and then I'll resort to a map through Google or something like that. But usually I like to try to do it on my own as much as I can. But I don't get frustrated with it either, so I have to go there sometimes. But to cross large expanses of sand, like from to get here to over on this side, you need a vehicle to be able to outrun the sandworms because they will eat you and they are large. And I think you'll lose everything on you when they eat you, which makes sense. If you die, if I was to die right outside here, I would I'd respawn in here, just come down and grab most of the stuff that was on me unless I got looted. So now this is daytime, get a sense of what's around. So yeah, making a run across the sand is hazardous because of the sandworms that live underneath them. Oop, better get out of the sun before sun exposure causes damage eventually too. So as does dehydration. I'll just let that come down for a second. And because I have what are these called again? Skills. Oh yeah, I have a couple of abilities. So I have a turret that I can call up when I need it. I think it lasts for like 30 seconds or something. It gives you kind of support fire, and also a shield, which gives you some cover and slows down enemies that are trying to run through it. Which, if you have a melee specialist coming at you, can slow them down long enough for you to take out the shooter behind them. Because dealing with both of them at the same time is very difficult. And also have techniques that you can have three abilities and three techniques up at the same time. So I got marksman, so I've got more damage when I get a headshot and less damage when I do body shot. And I know how to exploit weaknesses on unshielded enemies. So most of the enemies I'm running into right now are shielded though, so that's not as effective as it was. But see, there's different levels of each of these skill trees. You can add on different ones as you obtain skill points, which you get from leveling up. So I'm at the level 21 now, and okay, yeah, good stuff, man. Thanks for dropping in and thanks for the help too. Have a good sleep and enjoy the beach. We'll see you soon. And in the meantime, I'm gonna have to. I just saw some of the sand I'm looking for. Apparently, the white plumes up there are the flower sand that I need to harvest for making silicone, which I need to then fabricate a tool that will allow me to collect water more effectively, which I desperately need right now because I'm very much limited to I'm like a bee right now. I have to go from flower to flower collecting the dew. There's also a tool that helps with that. Make sure that's out too when I make the run on the sand. This one. Yeah. So it's an exploration scanner. Have a good night. Thanks again for dropping in. That allows the user to project a scan in front of them to mark information on the map. It can be fabricated from components. So this, I think, allows me to detect that flower sand that I need. I think it's flower sand because it's white sand, which then, so I guess like a powdered silicone that I can then put in the chemical machine upstairs, small chemical plant, and it'll produce silicone blocks, which I can then use for other things, other useful things. So do I want to do that right now? I might want to go around the corner just quick. This is sort of my neighborhood right now. I know there's water sources over here for one thing, but they do change sometimes, I believe, with some of the sandstorms, it seems. So it's always chaos when I'm driving this thing. Just a sandworm right there. No, we don't see him, but I'm pretty sure it breached. Right up by the sand that I need. Perfect. I'm hoping there might be a little patch of it closer to the edge. Make it a little less risky. Not seeing it, of course. I know there's a patch up here of, or at least flowers up here. Yeah, right there. Looks like these are persistent. So these flowers that are growing here, you can grab dew from, bring your water hydration level back up. There's a combat situation right there. That's a protected area. See what else? So someone just built a new structure there, a new base. These are iron deposits, which I'll need eventually too. And what's up here? There's another. Oh, that's close to the edge. Let me see if I can get close to that. Where the next critter pops through the sand. Park in the shade up here. It'd be nice if there was some flowers as well. That would be very handy. Oh, that's copper. Oh, that's like copper. Yeah, it is. There's a sandworm. Going right at me. At least I'm safe up here in the rocks. But I want to try to get that flower sand, so. I can't find any water over here. Standing. Also, let me try to use this. I don't want the ranges. Not just outside. Down to the edge. Stay in the shade. Not enough power. Oh, okay. Did I put it on the map? Nope. Okay, so let me look around the corner and see if I can see any water sources. There's one. Drain with blood. But I can't use it right away. Oh, I didn't bring my thing with me. Oh, there's flower sand. I'll take that. There you go. Right there, look at that. So if these flowers, you can hydrate yourself a little bit. You get yourself up to a third on it, and I guess the bitterness of the water doesn't allow you to drink anymore. The way it works. Some salvage stuff. Wrong gun up. Salvage metals, which reconfigure for other things. Make sure I don't lose my bike either. What's this? Okay, good, good. These damn things are circling. They know I want the sand. I'm not sure how I'm going to harvest it either. I haven't tried harvesting it, so this could be chaotic. Got more copper one here. Should have left my cash back home, but at least what I could do is go back. So I don't want to lose it all if the worm grabs me. There's different ways to distract worms too. There's something called a thumper, which is a piece of equipment you can fabricate at some point in the game, which just basically does what it sounds like. It thumps the sand, and the vibrations draw the attention of the sandworms to it rather than you. So you can use it as a decoy as you look for various resources right underneath the sandworm's nose. I'm sure they have noses. It's a nice little base. I think that's a base. It's a base. They blocked the road. I don't know if I've been here before. Where the hell am I? Okay, I'm cutting through the mountain instead of going around them. Sounds like it could be problematic. Feels like danger. I'll stick to the open country a little bit. My way around. I just want to drop off that cache before I risk a worm adventure. Maybe try to pick up some flower sand from right there. There's also modules you can get for the Grand Sand bike that you scan too, so maybe I won't have to jump off every time. Flower right here. At nighttime they're collecting dew like the night dew, so this is one I would probably be harvesting for the greatest effect some later time. I got this limited chat window up. I hope we catch everything. I don't know what I changed in the settings that doesn't allow me to have multiple windows up, but all affecting each other somewhere. I'll just go a little bit past the base just to see if there's any flower sand in the vicinity over here. It's another new base since the last time I was here. I think what you do with bases too, I think maybe you can keep them all, but I abandoned mine in the first area I started in. There's some sand, there's some flower sand over there, but further away. Back up top for a minute. Before I get brave. Oh, where did I go? There we go. That's why this thing's so damaged. Pop up right here. And we'll stick it here. Just run. Oh, it's a water cistern. I can't stick it there. Place this one down. I'm not sure if people can raid your bases either. That's another interesting question. Oh, I will when I drop this off. Hang on. I'll buff some of my not quite fat loot. Store this stuff. That iron? Yeah. Oh, why doesn't it want to meet? Oh, because that's iron. That's iron. There we go. Wait, there's creepers. That's copper. That's better. Okay. Dump that too. Now they don't need to be carrying these things around, so I can put those in. Still working out my storage situation. Nothing here now yet. It's for you. So I got 2 power generators. So I think I was running short on power to have all these machines up and running. Oh, that's what I did. Remember where I put everything. There's copper in here. Oh, there's no room, right? Yeah, that was part of the problem. Initially. Place for these. And I'll fix up the bike. Maybe that's what I'll do next. And this improvised one. I could salvage that actually. And save myself a little bit of room. Recycle. Gone. Give me a few components out of it anyway. I'll leave there for now. My water's down again. It's okay. Money. I want to drop on money. That's what I want to do. Money away. Yeah, it sucked to get the rest of the stuff I can make again. The money, yeah. Takes a little longer. Maybe I should drop off the second set of darts too, because that's a lot of darts. Dang it. Right. 1,000 darts. Get in the dart hole. Maybe these two. And this is almost broken, so I don't think I even want to bring that. Maybe it's probably lighter than this, so I'll leave those there. Fix the bike, get back out, find some water. Car spot. Fuel cells, whatever. Hit a potato. Okay, so bike repairs. Welder. can see that there's some repairs that can be done by the black space there. You repair it so much before you have to replace it. I just need wire to do that, so that one. How's it doing that? I put it away. Okay. That one's fine. That looks okay. Alright. What's the other? Yeah. What's this? Yeah. So the red bar indicates that you're losing, I guess, integrity with whatever system you're trying to fix. I thought that one. Yeah. A bit of help. We got it all. No, not yet. Okay. Good, good, good. Trusty rifle. So I'll go grab some water and then see if we can grab some flour sand now that I've dropped off some cash. Move that out a bit would be nice. The flour sand move. Still have to figure out how to use that. I went too high up. Okay, here. There it is. All these ravines start to look the same after a while. Excuse. Alright. Enough water to be slightly bold. It's a little bit bold. Let's see if that location's still there. Hopefully it's this one right here. And I maybe that's what these red spots are indicating. I thought I saw some down here as well. Let's go check that out. Could be my death. That's not a great way to go. There's a worm right there, right? Need someone to distract the worms away for us. Right there is where I was before. Another worm. Reaching. So I might be able to get there without causing too much vibration. I might actually be able to run there. And even less than even. Oh, come on, right there. I want to avoid that. That's really close to here, unfortunately. Try to get this thing out again. See if I can get any closer and maybe identify. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's what I was looking to do. So, not far away. I'm just going to go grab some more water while I hesitate a little bit. And I don't know if I can use And actually, I don't know what I'm going to use to collect it with, so I'm going to have to run out and figure it out as I get there. Let's see how far I can go before I start getting vibrations. It'd be a vibration indicator if I'd show up. Okay, so far so good. Sneaky, sneaky. Maybe it's this. Okay, right here. See how much I get. 2. Okay. 4. Quietly. Not vibrating at all. Interesting. There are more effective means of doing this. Shit. I just saw it moving. Okay. Not get greedy. We didn't make a lot of vibrations coming out here. Which is cool. Oh, move. Someone going? Stay away from my bike. So I don't think I created any vibrations by doing that, which is nice to know. Getting low on water again. I'm going to take that back and refill it. And that's going to help a lot. It's when you can only get enough water to do short trips away from the base, it really kind of limits what you can do. So there you have it. That's flower stand gathering. So I got some experience points for that as well too, because that was part of one of the quests was to gather up so much of it, and then refining it will be another part of that. It's kind of part of the extended tutorial, really, to have it set up that way. Airborne. These bikes are kind of fun, actually. Home sweet home. Actually getting better at driving this thing too. Had to happen eventually. Now stick that right in here. Alright, so we should have enough flower sand now to bring this over. Shit going on outside. And I need 50 water. I don't have 50 water. So I have to go gather some blood. This rendering sequence. What am I thinking of? Journey? This is the quest system, so there's some that you get through the trade posts. So the anvil trade post, I got these ongoing. And then I have sort of, these are like overarching quests. Some of them are fairly specific. Um, Reaching settlements, getting to a bank, paying your taxes, joining a house, and I get the trials as well, maybe I could do one of those tonight. This is for a different part of the desert that I haven't really explored yet. I'm not ready for those because I'm still working on. That's kind of like the level 3 area, I think, and these are the ones I completed, and so I'm very close to finishing this one. And what else? Make my weapons, do a bit more exploring, some contracted stuff that's through the anvil, faction related, maintenance. So I make a repair station that's on my list. Thought I had one for. I forgot it. Where'd it go? These ones I'm still figuring out. I think these might be exploration based. Like certainly the landmarks are, but they're almost like lore based ones as you learn more about the world. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, maybe it was. Maybe I'm just not remembering properly. Okay. Sure, it was a journey though. About the sands. Sands? Sands of Style. That was it. So I completed that one. That's why I got it. So I'd already refined a couple silicone blocks because I found some flower sand randomly. Um, that one's done. That's why I couldn't find it. It was done. Oh, great. So the next one I want to get basically is to fabricate the Dew Reaper. Do that right now. I need to go get more water. So to be able to do that means I need to go kill some people or drain the blood of some of these people that are strung up. And of course, my blood extraction thing needs some repairs, so I might have to make a new one. Sometimes I get overwhelmed early stages of this game. There's so many moving parts. It's hard to figure out how to get things moving along, but it'll come. So here's the improvised blood extractor, and I've got enough copper in there to make another one. I'll do that. What did I make? Oh no. I make all of them. Stop. Stop. Okay. That's better. Grab that. The other one in storage for now. That I can put up here since I'm not looking for sand at the moment. And yeah, try a little combat. I don't have a shield too, which is helpful. And I can't remember if it's automatic or not. I have to activate it. It can manually be toggled on and off. Okay. Check the settings. Let's see settings. Slow blade will penetrate it, so the only way, well, one of the only ways of getting through it is having a melee uh, fighter come at me, one of the sword folks. Um, so while active, the shield generates sounds and vibrations that, yeah, upset the sandworms. Good to know. All right, so I'll have to go get some water, which means blood, which then will mean water. just pull up my chat again. I'm also doing this on YouTube, and it could well be that I'm not seeing them. You're wrong. Maybe I should go with what I have right now because it's working. Right. Did I just drop? Oh, I remember dropping that. Is it here? Maybe I did. Again, I don't think people can raid your bases here, but I could be wrong. That's happened before. I picked up more copper. Yeah, so if I connect the Dew Reaper to this leader, John, it becomes a way of gathering water, much more water than you could just by sipping at it. So that's the south. It's time to go find some trouble. Probably good for me to practice my combat anyway. Let go too many days in between.
Sector weather alert.
Oh.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Never mind. Wait for the sandstorm. Enough water to hold me up, hold out for now. Which is good. You can see it rolling over. Not yet, unless it's going south. Sandstorms, there it goes. It's to the north.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Sandstorms will damage equipment and has a negative influence on your health as well. So you take health damage. Here it comes through. Big cloud. Wish I had better windows to see it through, but there we go. So it goes dark and scary. Not for very long. Long enough to do damage. I don't know if you can actually survive a sandstorm. Well, maybe if you have better armor, you could, or different systems, but I don't think I want to try it either. Not yet. So we're still within the shield. There's a where this is considered, I guess, the civilized area. So there's a shield that covers this and protects it from the larger sandstorm, which just destroys everything, and would not allow any kind of civilization. I think it even like erodes hills, and I think that's part of the fun is in the deep desert where it does have an effect. Is it exposes things and removes things, so it's an ever-changing environment, and I guess ever-changing opportunities out there. That's that is an interesting thing. Oh, there goes one of the buggies, and we don't want him, but we want water. Gonna go on our way. I'll go take on the raiders that I know of that are up here, the scavengers, and see how we do with that today. Oh, that was the guy in the buggy. The buggy's probably tracked them though. That's massive. Guess we're not going there. Whoa. What that was. Spaceship crashes sometimes. That might be that sound. Alright, so right up here, I'll bring my bike up just a little bit closer. Not too close though, because I think I can respawn from my bike if I remember correctly. If something goes wrong, I don't want them to be right on top of me.
Who's there?
It's the one. Maybe just the one this time. Pick up my suctions, my trusty suction device. Device. Okay, go ahead. I'll loot her first, I guess. And then... Am I able to do this? Supposed to be able to get the right angle. Press all the buttons. There we go. There's 1,000 milliliters of blood. I can put in the old blood processor. Anyone else here? I'm looting. Let's go try to find some more victims. Scattered goodies. Alright, into my goodie basket. Grab some more water over here. That's very convenient. Okay. Sometimes there's two that'll spawn there, sometimes just the one. Always a good time. I think I've only died once there. I think the swordsmen have shields on them, so learning how to quickly flip from my melee and to do the heavy attack to get through the shield is oh. How was that? Someone on a bike? Have a little. That's a little bit of water. Find more water. Maybe I'll find some of these unfortunates strung up. Steal their blood. That's my flower sand location down here, so let's take a run down here. I'm not going to get any more flower sand right now. Mainly I look for water. Do a little look-see. There we go, there's one at least. One already hasn't drained it. Coming down there. Ooh. Oh, fortuitous. So, just full of blood. The helmet even makes me look a little bit like a mosquito. Might be a few more down this way. I'll try to find some flowers. Thirsty little guy right now. In there. Whoa. You have to find out what that is. I know what that is. There's scary sounds in this game. Might be a worm. Yeah, there's some iron too while I'm out here. Stuck on something. Lovely moon. I bet it's always full. It was way too close to be safe. Another sand bike. Making a run for it. If I'm lucky, they might be back up here in a minute. Just lose my bike. There she be. Yeah, they might have respawned already. So the respawn rate's really rapid in this game, so maybe that's by necessity, I'm not sure. But I'll go get this iron over here and then I'll hit him again. Lovely. Okay. I think I see one right there. Maybe. Standing kind of still though. Back down where I was and try this one more time. Maybe that's enough blood to get me where I need to go. Oh, there's one. That looks like a melee. Yep. This could be a combo situation. Gonna pull up the turret for this one. over it. Being really dumb right now. Oh, there's two of them. Shit.
Found you.
Oh shit.
Found them.
Affects them too, right? Nope. Oh,
Target found.
so mean. So I can respawn on my vehicle.
Shields up.
So there's
Shields on.
two sitting around talking to me. 2 melee and 1 gunner. So let's try this again. They should be right behind me, yeah. Luckily you get everything that you had on you back. Have to do that. And a little hot for luck. Go get some water. Grenades are new. I haven't had a grenade thrown at me before. I was kind of screwed anyway, even before they pulled out the grenade. So let's get this set up like this. I don't want them grenading my bike either. If I get a headshot in before they get their shield on, that would be a good thing to do as well. So let's pull them away from the bike because that's where I would respawn. Might actually be worthwhile picking off the gunner first, assuming he's still there. Okay, there's my turret, and okay, shields my mouse button. We're just down to 1. That's 1 right there.
Shields on.
I got
Shiza. Okay, I got a helper. No, I don't have a helper. What am I saying? There's 2 of them.
enemy found.
Oh, fucker.
Hush. It'll all be over soon. Eyes on enemy.
Damn. They're good at this. If I can heal. Heal and run. Heal and run.
You're dead.
Damn it. Run, run, run. Run, run. Get out of the sun, too. Ooh. Give him a little run around. Oh. Ah, shit. I can't block properly anymore. That's it. Crawl away.
It'll all be over soon.
Crawl away. Oh, no. You're not going to let me crawl away. Get away. Leave me alone. Oh. Can't self-revive me. No. Not letting me. Give me a little chance here, maybe. Oh, they're cruel. They're
We're
the
not
bastards.
leaving here alive.
Come on, let me leave alive. Oh, damn it. Okay.
Enemy found.
Shields up.
Okay, go away, guys. I'll go back to my vehicle. I'll just give them a few seconds to run away. Otherwise, I'll die immediately.
Found them!
Oh,
Here!
go away.
Shields up!
Shield on!
Stand right over me. What we need right now is a distraction.
Enemy found!
Got them!
At least if I come back up right now, it'll be at full strength, so I can run away a
Shields up!
little bit, I think. Let's see what happens.
Shields up!
I won't lose much if I...
They're here!
I got you.
Okay. Here we go. Shield first. Or the, eat. Oh, there they go. Good, they gave me some room. This is how you get used to combat, though. You use trial and error. If I could just pull one of them at a time, that would be amazing. I can't get a clean enough headshot. What is this view? Is that always my view? Oh, that's moving. Okay, that's me moving back. Just trying to see if there's a whole breath function. Nope. Nope. Maybe just crouching and firing.
Shield on! Need reinforcements! I've got you! Enemy found!
Enemy found!
Okay, I can see my timers. I should have been using these turrets more.
Dead!
Shit. Okay, run. Go up here and heal for a second, quick. Am I out of heals? Oh shit. I'm out of heals. Okay, I can bring my turret up again. Tell how much damage that's doing to them. Any? It's their shields. Damn it. Huh, fuck. Crawl away.
Eyes on hostile!
Gonna let me crawl away. Let's move away from the bike. No. Yeah, I don't have time to revive.
Hush, it'll all be over soon.
I do have time to revive. Run over here. Shit. Down again.
Eyes on enemy!
Do this again. Fuckers. don't know how long I can keep this going, but still fun. Should have not. Someone's helped me.
Shields up. They're here.
Eyes on hostile.
Shit. God damn it.
Shield on.
Damn it. Appreciate the help, by the way.
Got them.
Good one.
Target found.
Damn it. Dang it.
Shields up. Eyes on target.
Shit.
Got them.
You're good at that.
Shield on.
I know I have to get through the shield. I just have to run away from this.
Eyes on hostile! Shields up!
Shit.
Eyes on target! Got them!
Like the master blade person. Oh,
Eyes on enemy!
taking heat damage now too. The shade. Damn it.
Shield on!
Oh, that's a bad one. Fall back, get in the shade. Heat's gonna kill me from the sun.
Interrogar! Shields up!
That's it. Nice job. That took a long time. I'm just gonna drain her blood. I'm gonna drain her blood and then I'm gonna be on my way. That was nasty. I have to learn how to get through that. Did you leave that for me? Ooh. I didn't mean to go. Thanks very much. That's probably part of the problem. That's very kind. Let me actually get that equipped. My puny little knife is not doing it. Where'd it go? Oh, it's here. I need to get some water. Get some water and get home. It could be that that knife is very bad at punching through armor, which is why we went through all that. Any of these bodies are still new set, I bet. Ah, fancy new sword. Well, that was kindness from a random stranger right there. That's pretty cool. So I might go to be able to build what I need right now. That might take some time. Yeah, we're getting to the late hours. They're also very good at dodging that attack. Beep, beep, beep. So that's a good, really good thing for me to be practicing. And of course, the other good thing would be to get my armor up to where it should be here in this new area. That's a secondary thing I can do. First of all, water. No, that's not what I want. This way. Okay, so deposit, deposit, deposit. Was it? Oh, just 3. So if that, I think I needed 50 units of water, 50 milliliters, to enable me to get that silicone started. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get there. Takes a little bit. And that'll give me enough flowers. I think that gives me, but tell me what I'll get 28 units and we'll make 5. Come on. There. I'm going to craft 1. Tell me I only get 1 per 50 units of water? Oi, oi. See how much I have already. The recipe out here. So I need 4 blocks of silicone. I have 1. I might have 2. I need some iron. 7. I need 10. Okay. How much do I have in storage? 0. Okay. That in there. These things over here. There's one block of silicone. There's the 7 iron. Silicone there. This way. This way. Oop. That's weird. I should be able to stack up to 500. Maybe, oh, because it's full. That max capacity. That would be why. I put it there then. Deposit of fuel cells. Where are we at? 170. Still going. Look at that. I can make my 3 at least now. That I needed 4 in total. Let's do that. Let's see. I need iron too. So. Right over here. So yeah, it's a Fremen device used to on dew-bearing primrose flower fields at dawn to harvest water into a liter john or water tank. So it will help quite a bit. This holds 1,000 milliliters of water. What's I don't remember what my hydration levels. There's if I can see how that works or not. Maybe that's done. Exciting times. Grab that. Give you I can make how many? How many did I need? lot of these processes, water is required, so less for me to drink, but once I get this thing ready, should be able to do it now. I don't have iron. Maybe I have to move it over. Put this iron, that's copper. Oh, tell me I made 3 copper ingots. Oh, yeah. I did too. Iron, iron, iron. Iron. I watched it happen too and I didn't even notice. Shape should be a clue. They weren't. Maybe I'll go grab some dew, see if I can fill my leader John up. This should do it now. Hey, there we go. The amazing 3D printer of Dune. Okay. Now that I have this, can I apply it to this? No, how does that work? Transfer. Nope. So this should automatically maybe transfer it into the leader John, so I'll have to go test it out. That's 7. Looks like that. Okay. Gather, gather. Got it, got it. Oh, I should heal up too, I guess. I'm gonna make those in here. Healing. Healing, healing. Oh, a way to make them with the gun, I think. It's the tool. One of the first things I did. I'm not seeing it. Here. Construction tool, I think. Take out this for now. Okay. No. Set change. These are new things I can make. Oh, set. It's different statues I can now create. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that does for you, but quality of life makes your place look a little bit better. There's the construction tools. Did I just see that? More of that. Mental. I can't remember how to make bandages. That's cool. Maybe it is with this. Have to look hard enough. There's an upgraded heal kit too that I should probably look at making soon. I'm gonna make all 15 of those. I had 9, but I must have took it out of my quick slots. Out there before the sun rises. grab some of those flowers, see how this works. I'll be better set up for next time. Oop. Hopefully fill up my water. I'm not in constant parch state. Those bastards up there. Stay away from me. Yeah, I don't know if this is the right time of day to be doing this, but we'll see how it works. Oh, look at that. Almost full. It's saying it's the optimal dew harvest time. Almost full. Almost. Just a little bit more. There we go. Oh, we spilled some. That's bad. Very bad. Should drink some too. That gives me full liter, John. Super. Okay. Head on home. Oh, these ones are looking very dewy. I've had 2 liter Johns. Twice as much. I'm going to try out that sword, but I'm running out of time tonight, I think. Oop. Oh, that's a full flip. I almost tried to turn around its side. Nice bit open. Tired of me fucking around with it. There you go. Okay, so if I take this and apply it, oh, there we go. Capacity for this thing is 6,000 milliliters, so there's my 1,000 in. Interesting. Okay, nice. I'm gonna put blood in there. Oh, okay. That's the thing I had to do. And we done did it. There's another quest completed. Actually, looks the glowing thing on my belt looks pretty cool. What can we look at? So, in terms of journey, that means we would have just completed reap and sow. Look at us go now. So yeah, getting these weapons would be another nice one to get. But again, this is kind of tutorial stuff where they're bumping you along in levels to start crafting all the different levels of weapons and things. So a repair station would be a good thing for me to make next time, as well as probably getting out a little bit more and exploring a bit. Maybe doing some of these other things now that I can stay in some water a little easier. I'm actually going to take my money out here because I'm not sure if people can grab that or not, so I'm going to be safe. I'm carrying copper around for some reason too. That in here. let's have a quick look at my progress in terms of what I can research now. I'm a couple of sets behind. So far, I've only made the, I think it was maybe the boots and the helmet, but the jacket would be a good thing for me to do right now, too. I've already researched that, so I don't have to worry about it. That's the sword he just gave me. There's a disruptor, which freezes people on the spot. It looks almost like a big taser. Which we could get. Upgraded. Getting the Mark IIs for all these things would also be great to get. Many great things. More on the second version of the sand bike. Just way too many options. Some more efficient blood purifier. Extractor, and on it goes. I wonder if I just want to double check to see if there's anything I need for moving these along. I'll research the blade. I've got the rifle researched. Yeah, that might be a good thing to do. Or the heavy armor. I'm gonna kind of be like a medium armor build for now, but you may have to vary that depending on the situation that you're going into. What else we got? I have to buy that one, so I have to get to a trade station for that. So let's just do the standard sword for now. And I can go practice my swordsmanship. Hopefully better than whatever that was that I just did a while ago. There it is. Research that. Yep. There we go. And then I can construct it. I wonder what it's made. Okay. I need iron and go grab plant fibers. I could make that. I wonder if the person that donated a sword to me was just letting me go to let me practice. Um, it all worked out well because I did get knocked down a couple times, but when you have a partner, at least you can get back up again when they switch their aggro over. It's nice to have friends. Very nice. Okay, so there's that. Got all my research points spent. What's this all about? A new thing somewhere. Doesn't show me where though. Oh, probably the sword that I just. Yeah. I want to clear that. The little diamond on top indicates that there's a new exciting thing to look at there, and I'm not seeing it. Alright, I'll believe you, but I don't see it. I've only got one skill point to use. There's not probably much I can do there other than maybe at the planetology level. So that's one. Cutlery mining. Learn that. Learn that. These, I think. Oh, I could learn these. Yeah, those might be worth considering. That vehicle repair. Okay. There's a lot of things to learn along the way here. That's for sure. As much as I wanted to stay focused on this, I mean, it makes sense. These are a higher point. I need 3 skill points to bring those up and be at the advanced mentat trainer to do so. So there's one nearby here, I believe, but I can't advance any of those right now. So I think for the kind of like both, like all of these, I'm gonna take the still suit seals because it's you recirculate water from your body. Basically, it traps the perspiration and possibly urine. I'm not sure. I'm only speculating. So it'd be good to have that one. So let me see if I can make that chest armor. Oh, maybe this is where it was shown. There's the standard sword that might have just flashed up briefly. Thank you for the follow. I can't see who you are because my. Hang on a second. Thought that was the follow sound. Oh, there you go. Okay, Reels. Thank you very much. Or Fizzy if you prefer. Or both. Appreciate the follow. I don't have much life left in me tonight. It's getting pretty late here, but so I just want to try to see if I can make the one piece of armor, if I can figure out where it is. Combat might be in here. Yeah, scout jacket. What do we need for that? A lot of iron and some plant fiber. That's easy. I might be able to do that iron right now because I've got water for it. Lots of water, relatively speaking. Lots of iron here. Why can I only make 30? Oh, it's copper. 55. Okay, I can make. I already forgot how much. 10? Well, okay, let's get that set up. Ready to go.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
On our way. And because I got a sandstorm, if I can get out and collect any more of the plant fiber that I need. A minute or two. Wait a second. Wait for the storm to clear. Hiding any over here somewhere. And then I'll take these, but 500. How did I move those over there? That's a lot of weight.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Good for now. Oh, it feels good just knowing that I can collect water more efficiently. Let me double check my inventory too that I'm not wearing that jacket. Okay, that's the old scavenger chest plate. I didn't see my shield popping up there. I don't. Might be a reason for that. Scavenger boots, gloves, pants. I guess it's just a gear up helmet that I made. See where the storm is. It's overhead. Okay, it's just about to clear. Not a great view in the storm. I'll wash my windows. Gather some plant material here and should do it. some water too. Oh, there's some fuzzy plants right there. Probably enough. From here, I'm gonna go gather this too. All those. Go gather some blood up here. Some helpful, helpless, and hapless individuals. Bit of blood from them. Their story is. I don't know why they're hung out to dry like that. Literally. It's done something bad. Maybe. One more. Always one more thing in this game. Alright, so it's a bit of water anyway. I'm going to grab this copper as well. Nice, okay. Okay, water. Grab that. Where's that feeding in from? I wonder if it's feeding from here. We'll drink them. Let's back up to that level at least. That one last thing that I said a few minutes ago. Oh, okay, make the blade. I want the armor first. We got a new look. Did I grab it? Maybe I didn't grab it. There we go. New look. Target. Oh, lovely blue. Yeah. Can't spin myself. Wonder if they'll fix that later. Vanity move. Try to give myself a little spin, but yeah, I like the blue. So I'm 2/5 of the way there to having a new set of armor. Probably can recycle this. So the benefit that this gives. This one didn't have any heat protection. This has a little bit. Blade mitigation 12. those are the same, and the dash cost is the same. The armor value's gone up from 36 to 56, so that's helpful. And hopefully the remaining pieces will do a little bit more. So recycle that. Good piece of armor. Give me okay. So a little bit of this and that. Off it goes. Grind it up. And I guess I'm going to take those out of there. Distribute some things. Almost full. It is full. Eight of those. You can build some larger storage units too. I still have to research that, but it's another thing on the list. Things. I got some room over here. Let's drop some stuff in. And just out of curiosity, let's see what that sword requires. I need more iron for that, otherwise I can make it. So 10 iron ingots. Can I do that? I can do 43. I can do 10. Yeah, this is along the quest lines to get that stuff built. Start getting it out there and using it. Tutorial style. Could be that this gun might not penetrate as much as I'd like either. Range, accuracy, stability, damage per shot is pretty low. Flip size, do. It might be a good finishing weapon, I don't know. Let's see the pulse sword. During the Butlerian Jihad, pulse swords were used to cut through the thinking machines and damage electronics with pulses of deadly electricity. It is said that the secret of their making was lost during the ensuing centuries. This unique blade gives a small jolt of electrical energy to the palms when parrying an enemy, offering a small stamina boost. Oh, nice. Far cry from the legendary swords of the Butlerian Jihad. Okay. Nice. This does what? 21 damage. This little thing does 10.9. We're done, so that means I can make the sword, I think. Yeah, that's great. One sword. I need 9 ingots for the boots, 6 for the gloves, 11 for the... Need to do more raiding to get these items, almost completed items, back up a bit. Tempted to get the pants too. Need 11 for that. to our repertoire. This does, oh, that only has done 9.9 versus the 21. I just have to use it though. Just to complete the quest. I can keep that in my back pocket somewhere. I think I can. Once I get myself in trouble. Which was a fair amount tonight. Some trouble. So that's a unique weapon too. I should probably look and research that now that I own it. The heavy hit that you have to use to get breakthrough armor. This is the normal slash. Beautiful. Get my pants on and then probably wrap it up there. Good sequence. Pants on and say goodnight. Yep. New pants. Pretty exciting. Hey, look at that. Blue is the theme. Rocking the blue. So that's 24 to 37. Looks like the other stats are the same. Oh, I get a little bit more heat protection. I get a little heat protection. This didn't have any heat protection, so nice. And then recycle those other pants. This one does. That kind of give me a little bit of that. But it's double hit. It allows me to fly. So I've got something on me. I can't remember what it is now. But let's see what it does. Can I fly up with that? I can't remember. Yeah, I need to learn how to use it. I think it's just as important for getting down off a thing as anything. Yeah, it's like a soft landing glider type thing. I haven't died to fall. I've had a fall death yet. Fall damage related death. However you want to say that. It's coming though. So I got 6 there. I might put all 20 in. Saves me some space. I got double blood extractor too. I'm just gonna drop that here. As well as this. That's enough for tonight too. One more look at this to have a look at myself and appreciate the blueness of it all. And yeah, so just gonna keep. Next time I'm on, when will that be? Could be tomorrow night. We'll see. I'm off Friday, so no rush to get to bed. Possibility. Just gonna look at the map. Re-explored some of these areas that have been wiped out by storm events. I understood that correctly. Assuming. So yeah, there's some quests I have to do indicated by the pen tips. Maybe save those for next time. It's almost 11:30 here at night now. So I better bring up my other screen. I'll drop out of this screen at least into the main menu. Let's see how many screens I can see right now. Couple. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out the VOD. Whether you be on YouTube or on Twitch, I appreciate everyone. And yeah, say I'll be back soon. And probably, well, I've got one of my problems right now is there's too many games to play. It's a real issue. Not enough hours in the day. So I still have Kingdom Come Deliverance to work on. I've got this game. I've got Grey Zone Warfare that I've been playing. Tarkov. There's DayZ to be doing. New maps to check out. On and on it goes. So do what I can. There's no rush. Let's just have a look. Just let me have a look. I know I'm not carrying a big circle here, but nice to raid people anyway.
Okay.
I don't know if you're hearing that through the...
Ah, yes, I'm covering my tracks.
Oh, you are?
Well, hey, we got the quest done. I'll
Oh, should
stop
mute
it.
that. It's the Twitch marquee. Oh, he's playing Dune too. I don't know if anyone I know is playing Dune. That would make sense. I see Maz is on, giving her daily battle on Elden Ring. I don't see anyone except for the super huge streamers. On the Dune. Goodness, Paul. That's the sign that I have to go. I'm yawning. Yeah, maybe I won't right now. I'll go see Mass on my own, I think, for tonight. Yeah, so everyone have a good night, and let me see if I can find the appropriate screen to end up on. There we go. Space Crows, take us away. All right, everyone, have a good night, and take care.